Hiya John, lovely to meet you yesterday and do some work on your golf swing up at the range. First of all, when we look at it, yes, we've got a lot of release coming through impact. We're talking about ball flight yesterday, and that the golf ball will start in the general direction of the golf club and curve away from the path. And unfortunately, you've spent many years being told that you've got to release the club to hit a draw, therefore there's a lot of hand action in the swing. In order to improve that, I would quite simply concern yourself with trying to lead with the handle more. See there, as you come through impact, you very much lead, let the club pass the handle. And if we watch Charlie Wee through impact, there's much more of a lead with the handle. So plenty of little swings, slow motion swings, just working on through impact. I gave you a couple of drills to work on yesterday, but simply put, we just need to lead more with the handle. In regards to the mechanics of your golf swing, the first thing we're looking at here today was the position of your feet. You tend to be very square with your toes set up. Those feet need to be turned out approximately 20 degrees, as we see here with Charlie Wee on the bottom right hand screen. So don't be frightened of turning the feet out. I find it very unlikely that you will overdo the turning out of your feet. If you did at this moment, it wouldn't be a bad thing, because we need to improve your ability to extend in the pelvic area and turn your hips, which turning the right foot out would help. And also we need to improve your ability to move in a linear manner during the downswing, and again, turning the feet out can assist with this. So we take a little look at your backswing. What we're going to see here from face on is a player who is making a centered turn. There's a little bit of a move off it early in the piece. I'm just going to put a line down there for you and let you see that. So there's the line at the centre of your body, and as we take the club back, there's just a little bit of a bump off there now, and the upper axis just drifts off ever so slightly. One of the reasons for that is that these hips are staying a little bit too level. In order to make a centered backswing, we need to extend, and that's not just up in the upper body, the thoracic area, it's also in the pelvic area as well. And we take a little look at you from down the line here now, we can see that this right knee, although it deepens a little bit on the way back, doesn't really straighten enough. And what we said yesterday, the three areas of your swing, P1 to P2, when the shaft's parallel with the ground, this right leg should have run out by about 7 degrees. And then incrementally from P2 to P3 should be straightening again another 7 degrees, and then from P3 to P4 a further 7 degrees, which would result in a little bit more raising of that right hip during the backswing. You can see that you've not really straightened that right leg off too much during the backswing. If we take a little look at Charlie Wee here, although it's from face on, you get the idea. Right leg straightening all the way through the backswing, and as he gets to the top, we see a much steeper turning of the hip than we see with yourself. This also makes it easier to stay centered and get the left shoulder working down sufficiently. So what we see here now from the top is, on the way down, the right leg overflexes, we get a little bit stuck inside, and that right heel is flipping up through impact. That's largely you trying to keep that club on the inside. Look at you here now from down the line working on your drill. We've got both feet turned out, we've got the right leg straightened, and what we're trying to do now to help quieten the hand action down is hit some shots that start to the right of this cane. So we've got right leg straight, we've put that prop in there, we've got the right hip higher, we've got the feet turned out, and we're just trying to keep the hands as quiet as possible. Right leg straightens, slightly steeper pitch of the hips. Now as we come through, because we're trying to keep that right leg straight, we've got more linear movement. You can see there a completely different position in the right leg. Right knee's not shot out, right foot's not flipped up quite as much, it's banking in more through the hitting area, resulting in more linear movement, which in turn keeps the arms on the inside without you having to manipulate them too much. Much quieter hands also on the way through on that one. Exit position a little bit lower and not looking down the toe end of the club quite as much here as we are here. So between now and when we get together next, try and work on keeping the hands as quiet as possible. Turn the feet out and let that right leg and pelvis extend during the backswing. Good luck with it. If there's any questions, feel very free to give me a call or send me an email. Have fun. Well done.